Yo, welcome to the Real Football Podcast, episode 7. We are making our way through this crazy year. A lot of fixtures, a lot of things to talk about. I got Jaxon with me and Jake. How y'all doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Good, little parched, but I'm good. Jake, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I got my
Yeah, who we repping?
my Steve Francis Bournemouth.
Ooh,
Yes, sir.
I'm a no-name Colorado Rapids FC.
MLS. Gotta love it. I got Chelsea, Drogba, Champions League. We beat the Germans in their backyard. Nothing special, right?
No.
Hey, we're starting this video off with the Jaxtradamus quick prim picks. Can't wait to see what you got to say, man. And how did you do last week? How'd it go for you?
I didn't do as hard as I did the week before. I think I put too much effort into it this time, and I didn't get. Let's see if we can. We can't scroll up, but yeah, I didn't. I only got like maybe one result right, like with the score line, and I got 1 point a lot, and it just wasn't as good. But I'm ready for week 7. I'm
Week
here
7.
for week 7. I'm confident, and I'm going conservative. And whatever my first thought of the score, I did the complete opposite.
Oh, wow. He's changing it up. Jake, I think Jake kind of came out on top, man. So
Barely by 1 point. Yeah.
Yeah.
man, and I don't even know what I got. I know it was low. Y'all kept reminding me that too. So. But this week is my week. I haven't made my picks yet, but it's going down.
Yeah, comeback kid, Terence.
Hey, comeback kid. So Jaxon, lead us off. Wolves, Palace.
Yes, sir. First match of week 7 at Molyneux, Friday night under the lights. See, Wolves have been playing good. They just haven't got the results they wanted. We should have got 3 points from Newcastle.
Yes.
But a weird just play on a free kick from Jacob Murphy in the 80th minute. We just didn't have the wall right. And he was able to slide it in near post. We should have got 3 points. We're the better team. Tomorrow night we're going to get the 3 points against Palace. We haven't scored in the first half since the first match against Sheffield, and we scored 2 in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And we've done this the last 2 years, is not scoring the first half. I don't know what it is. It's some kind of funk, but I'd love to score first half tomorrow night. And I think our defense is a lot better. Rui is a lot better, saving, not letting easy goals in. And I think we're going to win 2-0. Shut down Zaha. I think Batshuayi's back. I'm going to shut him down. Clean sheet, 2-0. 2 goals by Jimenez.
So, okay, here's a question real quick. My pick, I'm going Palace, baby. I got Zaha on my fantasy, so that's a little Jake, what you going with?
I got Wolves here. I think there's too much quality. I think they are starting to figure it out, and I do expect them to break that streak that you were talking about, Jackson. First half goal, probably for Raul. You know how it is.
Oh yeah.
I just like the quality and the shape of Wolves, and I think that they're going to trend up. The worst has already been seen from Wolves this year, so I got Wolves.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. So here's a question for Jackson. Who can you rely on to produce outside of Raul Jimenez? Because I feel like right now it's just like if he doesn't score, y'all don't win.
Yeah, I mean, I can see from this last weekend against Newcastle that Potence was doing a lot better than Neto, and then we got in Semedo, and they're all creating. They just didn't. I mean, when it came down to it, Raul is our leading goal scorer, and he's going to score, and he's been on. If he's off, I'm sure Potence will score, or we'll get some crazy volley from Neves to put us up 1-0 or something, But
Yep.
no, I'm confident with our team.
Okay, I got
Even
you.
though we haven't got the perfect results so far. But yeah, I feel good going into,
I got you.
into tomorrow.
I got you.
Yeah.
And all right, next up, Sheffield versus Man City.
Yeah, Sheffield's still struggling, but I think they found their way against Liverpool just a little bit. It looked like Sheffield from last year. But with this Man City coming up, if they would have had some West Brom or something, just a game to get them back on track, but they got dealt Liverpool, Man City, back-to-back. City's got De Bruyne back. They look amazing. They're going to score some goals with De Bruyne. Mahrez is going to score. Foden's going to score. Sterling's going to score. They win 3-1, and One goal from Sheffield will come from
Brewster.
Ben Osborne. Yeah, he had a heck of a shot
He did.
against Liverpool on Saturday, but it got saved or whatever. Yeah. What about you, T?
I'm going Man City here, but I do agree. I love your statement. You said Sheffield looked like the Sheffield of old. I think I would actually say they slightly look a little better going forward now.
Yes.
Either Liverpool's defense is just that bad or Sheffield looks better. It's one of the
Sheffield
two.
looks better.
Jake, what you got?
Well, I gotta say, I think it's a little bit of both. I think we're forgetting how bad that Liverpool back line is. No, I mean, like I said about Wolves, I mean, it's probably the worst we've seen of Sheffield this year. That only up from here, but man, they, like Jackson said, they picked the wrong team to try to figure out their form against. I got City here pretty easily. 'Cause, I mean, after you go down to Manchester City, I don't see Sheffield bringing it back, and Manchester City always hops on teams. They got out in front on West Ham, and then they weren't able to, or they were able to bring it back, but I don't see Sheffield doing that. So I've got City here.
I got you. Now, looking at this score, Jackson, don't know how I feel about it. Burnley, Chelsea.
Hey, man, I have reason. I was watching Spurs Burnley Monday night. I predicted Spurs would demolish Burnley in that game. 4 goals from like Kane and Son. Well, Burnley looked amazing on the defensive. Like, this is a Prem team. They've been bad this year, but they're strong. They're put together, and when you got Tarkowski as I think might be the best center back now that Van Dijk is gone in the Prem.
Hey, it's hard.
And then Pope behind him with the big hands. Come on now. And Chelsea have been struggling against West Brom. Southampton draws against them. I don't see why Burnley can't draw them at home at Turf Moor.
I got you.
I see Wood's going to score, then your boy Kai Havertz is going to score 1-1.
Werner, Jackson.
Yeah, Werner.
Chelsea, no problem.
It
hurt me to hear you say that, and I hate Chelsea. Not enough quality. There's so much quality going forward from Chelsea. Burnley is not a team that hops on your mistakes this year. I don't have a problem. I think that Burnley are going to need at least 2 to get a point in this match. So I've got to go Chelsea.
Yeah, I think, and I will have to go with Jake here. And everything you're saying is right. Chelsea has not played good. They have underperformed. But here's the key to Chelsea. They lose the teams with good attacks. Now, Chris Wood is good. I think they got Ashley Barnes. They got a couple of other pieces. But they're not good enough on the counterattack to really mess with them. So if this was Chelsea Palace or Chelsea Leeds, then I can definitely see this. But since Burnley's attack is that good, I got Chelsea winning this with another clean sheet from Mendy.
Ooh,
yes, sir. 5 in a row. All right, big game. Liverpool, West Ham.
Yeah, I think this will be the most entertaining match of the weekend. I think we're going to see 5 goals, hopefully. There wasn't more than 3 goals scored in week 6. I'm hoping we see 5. Liverpool are going to be strong. Firmino, Sané, Salah, they're going to attack well. Their back line, is still kind of in shambles, so I think they'll at least give up 2 to Antonio, because that guy is unstoppable right now.
Yes, sir.
Should be a great game at Anfield. How about you?
I'm going Liverpool here. No, I'm going to draw. I think like you're saying, West Ham, they drew against City. And I think West Ham is here, man. I'm not saying they're Everton, not saying they're Leicester. But they're finally going to be on the top half of the table, probably around the 8-7 range. And I think they're on the up and coming.
Mm-hmm.
Jake, what you got?
I like draw here also. The attack, the only good thing that Liverpool has going right now is that front 3, and West Ham's not scared of anybody. And shoot, I mean, I see West Ham scoring 2 goals here. I don't see West Ham giving up 3 goals. 2-2. I'm going draw.
Oh, real quick, we got to talk about it. Fabinho is hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So, Jackson, you still think they'll pull it out?
Of course. Their attack is too strong. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
mean, they might give up 3 or 4 goals, but they're going to score 1 more than West Ham.
Hey, I can see it.
I know. They're going to get the 3 points.
I got you. All right, next up, Villa, a loser from last weekend, and Southampton, I
Yeah,
would say a winner. What you got for this?
this is incredible. These teams are playing like 10 times better than they normally should be playing. Like this should be
Yes.
a bottom relegation, but these teams like they're both in the top 10, I believe, top half.
Yep.
Yeah, it should be. I'm seeing this one as you're doing so well, you don't want to lose any points. So I don't know, you might defend more than you attack. You don't want to get caught out in the back, and Southampton can do that a lot. They're weak on the counterattack. I didn't see what happened in the Everton Southampton game. That was the only game of the weekend I didn't watch, so I don't know what happened there. So I'm going Villa 1, Southampton 1. It's a draw, and they both walk away with points. And I think they'll both be very happy with that.
Jake, what you got?
Oh, man, I want to disagree so bad. This Southampton team, something's in the water. I don't know. That something is with them. They have prime Theo Walcott. Like where did that come from, dude? But with the Villa, like Jackson said, man, both of these teams, you're thinking like 15th place.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to play either of them.
No.
I like a draw here, man. I don't know. I just can't put one over the other. I'm trying to differ from Jackson if I can make his picks, but his picks have been pretty good so far. I got to go draw.
I got you. I think here's my thing. Aston Villa gives up 3 wonderful goals to Patrick Bamford. And then I look at Danny Ings. Danny Ings is, I don't know. I know they don't do like comeback player of the year, but like Danny Ings for Southampton, he is looking amazing. I don't think Liverpool are regretting selling him, but Liverpool could use him right now.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go Southampton with the win. And I hate to say that against Villa because I kind of like Villa, but I think something is brewing down there. They look good. Danny Ings looks great. And like you said, Walcott, Che Adams, James Ward-Prowse, the team is gelling, man. So
yeah,
I got you. Newcastle versus Everton.
This is a tough one for me to choose because I didn't get to see how terrible Everton was on Sunday morning. So I'm still remembering Everton from the draw against Liverpool and their wins before. They got to go up to Newcastle, and Newcastle, I still don't know how to think about them. They were playing great, and then they didn't look great against Wolves. They were extremely lucky to get a draw. I think Everton get back in form. They get a dub, 3 points. Calvert-Lewin and James score, and then I think Callum Wilson gets back in the score sheet for Newcastle. 2-1 Everton.
I like it. I think I love this scoreline. 2-1. It looks good. Makes sense. I think Everton give up a goal, but I think Everton bounce back with a win here. And yeah, the Southampton game is crazy. Southampton counterattacked and really just got to them. But yeah, I think Everton takes it.
I think it's possible to happen again because I mean, what team has one of the best counterattacking strikers in the world? Newcastle.
Yeah.
But man, I see Everton's midfield just controlling the game and locking it up quick. I could see them giving one up, but I just like Everton here. I think they'll get back on track. It's hard to beat a team twice in a row, especially Newcastle's going to play them just like Southampton did, and Ancelotti's going to be ready this time. I got to go Everton. 2-1 sounds great.
Yeah, it does. All right. Probably the second most best looking game, most enticing game. You have Manchester United versus Arsenal.
Well, I hope this is going to be a great game because I was really pumped for Man U Chelsea last week and ended in a 0-0 draw, and I was really upset.
We like clean sheets.
I mean, who doesn't? But come on, at least score a goal. But yeah, I actually want to deflect this to Jake first because I want to ask you a question, Jake.
Okay.
0 goals against City, 0 goals against Leicester. What's going on? What can you do Sunday? It's going to make me – because right now I have United beating you 2-1.
Well, when you need goals, the best place to go is the theater of dreams right now. Okay, I'm just saying. This back line, I know whatever they did against Chelsea, and I was going to ask y'all that Chelsea United game. Do you think it was bad attacking or good defending that caused that draw?
I liked it.
I'd probably go good defending, but I do think that Arsenal's score here. I'm gonna say draw.
The safe route.
You can't just say y'all are gonna lose, huh?
I think that Partey is gonna be great. I think he has been great. There's just something, man. The ball is just not going over the line. And there comes a point, I was going to say, there comes a point when I can't just be that guy that's like, Arsenal look good, they just didn't score. Well, that's the fifth time I've come on this show and said that. So this is a big one, man. This is one that I think that we're going to be really motivated for. I think that Arteta is going to be extremely motivated for this, especially after Pep kind of slapped him last time that we played a big team. I just got to go draw, and no defense is going to hold up. I'm going to go 2-2.
I like it.
You didn't change my mind, Jake. I'm still going United 2-1. I think it's going to be 1-1 in the first 20 minutes of the game. I think they're both going to get a goal early, and then I think they're going to realize and sit back and defend their butts off until probably the 90th minute, and we're going to see a goal by Rashford.
Rash, hey, hat trick.
A late goal by United. They get the win at Old Trafford.
I got you. So I want to ask Jake a question too. So let me do my pick real quick. I think Man U wins too. And here's the thing, man. Y'all always clown Man U. But I'm telling you, you see them now. I don't know what it is about this team, but they're gonna end up doing something that they shouldn't, and I'm just gonna be like, they always do that. But Jake, so here's the question: if you have a draw, is that if you're Arteta, are you happy? Are you like, what do you want to win this game? I know, but is a draw okay?
I mean, you never want to draw the 15th place club. So, no, I don't know. I mean, maybe like it'd be hard. You don't go to the media and you say it. You don't say this is a good result because everybody's gonna be like, they're 15th. I know they're United. I know it's really early, whatever. But I would take it, especially the Big Six away. How it's been recently. I know
that's true.
Doesn't really matter currently in the world, but I would be, as a fan, I would be happy with the point. So I think you got to be happy.
I got you. All right, next up, and I'm kind of shocked by this, but Tottenham Brighton.
Yes, sir. So when I'm watching Spurs the last couple of years, they've only struggled against one lower level club, and that's been Brighton. I think it was sometime last season. It's the game where Lloris broke his arm trying to save that free kick or whatever, and Brighton ended up winning 3-0. And then I don't know. I just see Spurs struggling again. They didn't look amazing against Burnley. Burnley shut them down. And what I'm seeing from Brighton, they've been pretty great defensively. They won't have Dunk again for that red card, but they got Byrne and Adam Webster still sitting back there at center back, and they're playing great. So I see. I think Kane's going to score, obviously, but I just think Brighton's going to look at what Burnley did and maybe have that same game plan, and then try and at least stop Kane and Son and hope for the best, and maybe get a goal by Mape, and then get 1 point at Spurs, which would be great for Brighton.
That'd be huge
in the season.
That'll be huge.
Yes.
Man, I think Tottenham win this. I think Son scores, and I think they'll bounce back from the Burton game. I think Jose, Jose's a coach, fiery. He's probably getting in them like, yo, we gotta kill this team. And I think Brighton, they won't get relegated because they somehow always make it. But I think this is another loss for them. Jake, what you got?
I got to go Tottenham here. Two things I learned on the internet this week was that Heung-min Son is world class.
Sure.
If Harry Kane stays on this pace, he will have 31 goals and 50 assists. Okay. Wow. I know, whatever. It's early. I know, but incredible.
Yeah.
And man, if they hadn't just lost to Antwerp, I might even go draw here. But they interviewed Mourinho after the match, and he said, if I had 11 substitutions, I would have used them at halftime. This dude,
See,
this dude is mad.
that's what I'm saying. And you need a coach like that. So
they got a couple of days of him lighting a fire under them. This Brighton team is not great, and Tottenham have one of the best attacks in the Prem, and they're mad, and they're going to see some stuff on Twitter the next couple of days. They got to prove them wrong. I got here.
I like it. The Jose fire. All right, Fulham, West Brom.
Yeah, now we're into the matches on Monday, and this one, a lot of people are not going to watch because it's the battle of the two promoted teams. Both of them are not that great.
Nah.
But I see West Brom. This is full-on West Brom. They need points. You know, I'd say they're going to get relegated, but at least I have a good look in maybe like 3 or 4 wins in that column at the end of the year. So I think they're going to win this one. I just haven't seen anything from Fulham that's maybe want to pick them in any way. And West Brom have been looking all right. You know, I think I don't have a lot to say about this.
Hey, I agree. Jake, what you got?
I mean, like you said, it's on a Monday. Nobody's watching this game. Cares about this game. Both of these teams are bad. I'm going draw. Nobody. This is going to be poor. This is if you pay $15 or £15 for this match in England. Again, they set up the pay-per-view law in England. Do not buy this match.
Do not.
Think about it. I'm going draw, maybe 0-0. Really bad.
Yeah. I literally just wrote down Fulham, West Brom draw. 2 teams that can't score, but I'm shocked. Fulham, I think Steve Parker is their coach. I enjoy watching them win the promotion. Joe Bryan, I think. So it was cool seeing that, and I feel like they got to the Prem and it just hadn't worked. So yeah, draw here for sure. A big game to end week 7.
Yeah.
My guy Patrick Bamford, and then the world's guy Vardy. Leeds versus Leicester.
Well, yeah, if you're asleep for the Fulham West Brom game, wake up for this game because you're going to see some lovely play. It's Vardy versus Bamford, Bilsa versus Rodgers. I'm looking forward to it. It should be, even though you see United Arsenal and Liverpool West Ham as maybe the best games of the week, this one, Monday afternoon or Monday night in England, will be the best game of the weekend. I'm so pumped for it. When I see just Leicester as just better right now. They're more dominant with Vardy back. I just don't see a way they're going to lose this game. Now, it might be a draw, like a 2-2 draw, but I think it's going to be a Bamford goal and then Yuri Tillman's goal early, and then Vardy is going to seal one late. They're going to win 2-1. What are your all's thoughts?
Yeah, I think, I think about what Jake's been riding the Leicester wagon for a while, and now they're in the 4th position. And it was just weird. I watched the game Leicester played, and when they drew by that Vardy header, it was just like they're back. Like, okay, they are back. They are here to stay. So even with that said, I'm going draw here. I really trust Leeds. I trust them over Villa. Like, out of all the smaller clubs, Southampton's not small, but out of all the clubs that are overperforming, I think Leeds is one that is, but they'll stay consistent. So I'm going to draw.
Man, what if I told you that Leeds-Leicester would be the game of the week coming into this season? You'd be like, what? You know, this is what I'm looking forward to. If I watch any of them, it'll be this one. I mean, I'm going to watch them, but this is the one that this is what I'm thinking about. And my thought is if Leeds were playing Leicester last week, I don't think that Bamford scores any of those 3 goals that he had.
He won't do that again regardless. Yeah.
No.
They were magical.
Well,
I don't know. You think that they're going to let him hit that screamer? No. I just got to go Leicester here. I think that they're going to control the game. I think that Leeds, I don't even know how great they are. I think that they take advantage of opportunities. I don't know if it's like a Bielsa ball kind of mentality. I think he's one of the best managers in the world. And I know for a fact he's doing the most with the least. Yeah. But I just really like Leicester here. Healthy Jamie Vardy, or an almost healthy Jamie Vardy. I just think they control the game, and then Vardy puts it away like he's been doing for 6 years now. So
I got you. So, hey, before we close off, so I want to get some predictions. So, Jackson, you can get 30 points. Where do you think you're going to end up? You getting 20? You getting 25? What you think?
Oh, come on, T.
All 30, huh?
I love the confidence in me, but I'm going to say, let me do some math right here.
That's the hard part.
I'll go 18 points.
Ooh.
I'm really feeling myself. Yes.
I like
18 points. You know, I have some bold predictions, and I'm hoping a couple of them will pay off. I don't know about the Burnley-Chelsea or the Tottenham-Brighton game, or but I'm hoping I at least get a point in each game this week.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just trying to get double digits, man. That would be a win for me. Jacob. Jake.
Yeah, I like 18 to 20 sounds like a nice number. Like that'd be the goal. You'd always take 18 or 20.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
I did pick 4 draws, so I think draw is the hardest one to get, like the hardest one to hit.
Yeah.
So I can easily take 4 from 12 there and then be hurting. But I don't know. I feel like these picks are easier than last week. So
I agree.
I got 15 last week. I'll say 18 this week.
I got you. You. Well, yo, this was Jaxtradamus quick picks, the Premier League. Of course, we'll be back next week to see how he did, how we did, and we'll talk about those games. So, Jackson, thanks you for coming. It's always great to have you, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it. Looking forward to next week.
For
Be
sure.
with me during these games.
Peace out, bro.
See ya.